What is going on YouTube? And today we are getting ready to go over some Nightwave, and this one is actually going to be pretty much the Ivara video I did before, but it's just a slight update because this one is a little bit different. It says complete 6 different perfect animal captures in Orthos, and I'm going to be showing you the build that I'm also going to be using with Ivara. It's my Huntress build. I actually got the build from Brozime, so take a look at it, screenshot it, pause, whatever you need to do, but that is the build that I'll be using today. Alright, so once you got that all sorted out, just head directly into Orthos. You can go in solo, or you can go in with a group if you need to carry anyone. As long as you have the build and they're also using Ivara or another stealth frame, you should be all set. Locate your trank rifle, and I find it easier to single out each enemy by what you're actually trying to look for. So I'm going to start off by literally just going in order. So we're going to start with pobbers, and after you select pobbers, you want to pull out your mini map, and then once you pull out your mini map, it's literally going to show you on the map just only where pobbers are located. You can mark them. It just makes it easier so when you actually get into your archwing to fly to them, you actually know where you're going. Alright, so just locate the dung and you should be all set. I'm going to give myself some energy because the point of doing this is to be invisible with Ivara. I'm going to speed through this part right here because who wants to see me give myself energy, you know? Alright, so let's locate where the nest actually is, and then we'll call out to the pobbers. Alright, so just a word of advice, pobbers do get spooked very easily, so if the enemies are just a little too close to you, go ahead and kill them first before you even start this, because once they get alerted, it affects your perfect rating that you'll probably get when trying to capture them. Alright, so if you're new to hunting, here's a quick rundown. You have to actually do 2 instances of the call for the mating call, and after the first one, you're gonna get this like little bar that you have to actually get about 70 to 80% of it. You don't have to get the full thing or it's traced within the lines too well. And after the second one, it will actually initiate the pobbers to come out where they're hiding from and actually initiate the hunt. Some people actually use the trank rifle, but going forward with some of the enemies, they are a little bit beefier, a little bit tankier. I don't think that one trank shot could actually take them down. So I like to use Ivara and the sleep arrows for that method. And if you have a lot of duration on your Ivara with the sleep arrows, they're able to stay asleep long enough for you to actually capture them. And there are pobbers. They're usually in groups of 3. I'm just going to go ahead and capture all 3 because that is standing, by the way. So if you don't like doing bounties, that's another method of just coming in, hunting, capturing them. Perfect captures always give the most standing as well. That's just something else I wanted to point out. And that's pretty much it. We're going to get ready to move on to our next subject. I'm just going to uncast, relocate my trank rifle, find the next subject. Like I said, I'm going in order, so the next one would be Burbank, and then I'm just like I said, I'm going to select Burbank, fill out my map. It's literally going to show me only where Burbanks are. I'm then going to travel to my next destination via archwing. No need to like skip it via video because it's actually pretty close enough. Locate the dung, and then we're just going to find out where it is located. No, I didn't select that. Alright, so we located the vermin nest. I don't know why I just called it a nest. Now we're going to initiate the first call, and then we're just going to wait for the callback to show us where that bar is. Then we're going to stay in that 70 to 80% range, and we're going to get that second callback to initiate the actual hunt. And pay attention to your mini map because usually you'll see it pop up, and then that's usually the one. Enemies are not close enough for me to even think that they're a threat. Okay, I actually located the vermin. I like to wait till it's in range. I mean, I can always shoot it from where I am now and put it to sleep. There we go. Alright, and we just gotta go capture, boys. Alright, 2 down. 4 more to go. That is our red-crested vermin. And I always like to move away from where the enemies are, and I will uncast my 3. And then just pretty much locate the next enemy going down in a line. So let's locate our trank rifle. And the next enemy type will be Bola. When I first got into hunting, I wasn't using Ivara in the beginning. I was randomly using any frame, and this was the one that was giving me the most problems because the trank rifles in the beginning, I just felt like one shot wasn't doing it, and they used to always run from me, and that used to kind of tick me off a little bit. Alright, so let's just track down where the Bola Rollas are. Fast forward through this. You guys don't want to see this. I always like to refer to myself, like when tracking down something, to I'm not sure if a lot of you are into One Piece, as Zoro. Zoro gets lost very easily. I just felt like they were too close, so I wanted to get rid of these enemies before I got into the actual hunt. And what made me get rid of them is because sometimes when you start the initiation and then you actually get them to come somewhere, sometimes they can literally spawn like right in front of the enemies, and then just by the enemies being there can alert them, then they run away, messing you up in the process. So, you know, just sometimes you just never know where they're going to come from, and it's just using a safer bet, just getting rid of them when they're that close to you. Alright, so I'm having a hard time getting this 70 to 80%. Still messing up, and I think this is going to be the one. I'm going to actually just, give me 1 second to focus. There we go. See what I'm saying? It needs like a good 70-80% following that line before it'll give you that instance. And I don't actually know if it's 70 to 80%. That's just me guesstimating. And yes, I did use the word guesstimating. Okay, cool. So we ended up catching a spotted Bola Rolla, which is, I believe, one of the rarer versions of the Bola Rolla, because I know it's not a regular one. And it gave us 1,000 standing at a perfect capture. Nice. So that's 3 down, 3 more to go, and I'm going to continue going in the same order of the trank rifle. So first thing I'm going to do now is uncast my 3, and I'm going to locate my trank rifle, and we're going to locate the next animal on the list. Kubradons. I remember when Kubradons used to be a real pain in the butt. So let's locate where they are. Let's try to keep it close. That one seems like a nice one. Alright, so Kubradon, fun fact. If you don't know, they can actually smell you. So try to stay downwind where the wind is actually blowing against you, and it's harder for them to smell you. Use your sleep arrows and try to catch them from afar. Just a little advice, because they are very aggressive. And that's just going forward if you didn't know about Kubradons. If you did know and you're a veteran, congratulations. This video should just seem a little easier for you. I still have a little trouble catching the Sagas, but I have a method that might work for you. I'm not sure. But some other people, I mean, I try using the dash arrows every now and then when they get a little complicated. But we'll get into that when that happens. Right now, we're just going to focus on the Kubradons. Alright, so the first thing that caught my eye was some enemies on the minimap. Just when I like to go against Kubradons, I don't like anything near me. I mean, nothing. Just because I like to see them pop up on the minimap, instantly know where they're coming from, and try to get them. As you can see, where the snow is, it's actually coming towards me. I know that I'm already downwind. That's something you should always pay attention to. We're going to initiate the first call, wait for them to call back, and we're going to try to get that 70-80% trace, and then we're going to look for them. Like, what I do is I look immediately at my HUD, and I try to locate where they're coming from. Okay, so with Kubradons, I like to stay downwind, as I stated before. I like to catch them. Alright, as soon as they pop up on my HUD, it's now saying north of me. I know it's going to come over this hill. I'm just going to find a good angle, so as soon as it peers its head over the corner, I'm just literally going to put it to sleep immediately. Not risking the chance for it to smell me, get a little closer, and get aggressive. Then lowering the chance of it being perfect. See what I'm saying? There's so many things that go into it. Brindle Kubradon's actually not a rare species, one of the lower levels of Kubradons, and only giving 2,000 standing at perfect capture. So now I'm going to uncast my 3, locate my trank rifle, and then we're going to move on to the next animal, which should be the Sagas. And what I was pretty much going over a little bit earlier, they're rather tedious to capture, so just bear with me. I feel like I have a good method at capturing them now. I mean, it's kind of cheesy the way I do it. I know that other people like to use Ivara and the dash arrows as a thing, but it works, so don't beat it. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of me at this point with how I feel about capturing these animals here. And I mean, if you find the Sagas a little bit too difficult to capture in this video, feel free to go ahead and capture the 7th animal. You can skip over the Sagas if that helps, because they still capture pretty much the same way as every other animal in the video, except for the Sagas, because I believe those are the only arrow ones. You know what I mean? Like, they actually fly, so you have to take a different method in capturing them. Gotta do what works, and I just felt like it was best for me to include this in the video, just in case, you know, if you're trying to go for that like the badges, this is a method that could help you capture them a lot easier to gain the badges. And just a shouts out, by the way, I'm currently streaming a lot more now on Twitch, so I won't be streaming anymore on YouTube. So if you guys want to ever check me out on Twitch, my Twitch handle and all the information is located in the description box below. So we just got the Sagas to come out. I'm actually gonna step up on this hill and wait for them to pop up on my HUD. As you can see, it's actually to the side of me. I'm gonna wait for it to drop on this lower mushroom over here. It's a mushroom tree, so that's what I'm gonna call it, a mushroom. So there it goes. I'm gonna put it to sleep right now with my arrows, and then I'm just gonna try to bullet jump over there and catch it. Ooh, I missed. Alright, and there you go. Saga has officially been captured. Hopefully that method actually works for you. So that is 5 of 6, and we're gonna get ready and go into the last one. Let me just get on this other little mushroom tree. I'm gonna uncast my 3. I don't even know why I recasted. Give myself some energy, and then I'm gonna locate via the trank rifle the next animal. And the next one should be like the Horace. Yeah, the Horace. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but still. Just a disclaimer. Their dung can actually blow you up. I had to learn that the hard way, and just get into it. Alright, so locate the dung, and after you follow the dung, you're gonna locate the animal. See, I just died from the dung. Good thing I had my worm with me. My worm revived me. Then we're gonna keep pushing. Located the nest, and now we're gonna call out to it. And this one is like an underground creature, so it's like pay attention to something that's moving on the ground. This was my first time ever capturing one. I got the first badge, never went back to actually conservate and get the second badge until now. Alright. I thought this was going to be like almost kind of like a Kubradon. Like I was expecting it to be like a big creature. I did not know that it was something that crawled and dug underground. There it is. Just going to peek his little head out. I'm going to wait for the second time for it to peek its head out, and then I'm going to put it to sleep. There it is. Sleep. And capture. And there it is. That is our 6th capture. That was perfect. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and that was how you get 6 different perfect animal captures in Orballis. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I just want to say thank you all for watching, and if you haven't had a chance to like and subscribe, please go ahead and do so. I'm trying to do videos like this each and every weekend. And if you want to check out some other guided videos, go ahead and click on the playlist right above on the left hand side. And that's pretty much it. Hope to see you guys on the next video. Peace.